Good evening, IPMS folks. John Lanning here. A few days ago, I did a review on some LM decals. Uh, I had two sets with me. The first is their standard line set, the next is their X series. Uh, I have already applied the standard line decals, which were printed by, according to them, Fantasy Workshop in the UK. I gave you my honest opinion about it. I thought they were very thick to work with. Um, and they didn't fit in the panel lines, even though I used microsol, microset, and none of it worked. Otherwise, and I moved on to the other set, the X series set, and this is the one with the special markings for the Apache. Anyway, I've already started using them. Here's an example right here. You see the Greek flag on the side of the Apache. That's from the X series decal sheet. I still got a few more decals to go on there. Um, anyway, the X series decals, they actually work better than the standard line decals. Um, I did apply it, rubbed it in as normal. Uh, it started to take to the panel lines. It was somewhat thick. It took a little bit to the panel lines. I applied some microsol, and it helped a little bit more getting to the panel lines. So with the X series decals, at least the ones with the Apache here, they seem to do a better job in fitting into the nooks and crannies and the panel lines of the aircraft. So they're much more better to deal with than they are the standard decal series. Uh, anyway, I thought I'd just give you an update on the decals. Again, if you're interested in uh, getting a set of decals here, I don't have the right one here. Anyway, if you're interested in getting a set of their decals for any type of Greek aircraft, they have them for Alouettes, uh, Apaches, as you said, the Iroquois. They have a decal sheet for Greek Spitfires. They have decal sheets for Greek armored vehicles, M48s. Well, I'm sorry, M47s, I should say, M24, stuff like that. Anyway, the website is lmdecals.gr. And again, if you need to put in an order, as I stated earlier on, it will take time to get to you. It's best to go ahead and go through. Now, the regular line decals, you can order straight through a website, or through a web store, I should say. The X Series is special order. And of course, after you put the order together and send it in, he will respond with the shipping quote, total, and all that, and then you just go on forward with that. So it's not a standard website where you got your cart and your shipping and all that and checkout. He needs to get back with you. It's basically a one-man operation. So anyway, my recommendation. Again, if you like Greek subjects, stuff like that, be prepared for the standard line decals. You're going to have to do some work to get them to work. If you can find other sources, you might want to go that if you don't want to put in the extra effort to get the decals to work. The X-Line series works better than the standard line series does, especially when you got your special markings. I don't think anybody has released anything like this anywhere. I have not seen it anywhere. For some reason why I hadn't seen them. Cyhart out in France, who does a lot of special markings in European aircraft, I haven't seen it on their decal line either. So these are probably the only, LM's the only company that makes this particular set of markings for this particular aircraft at that particular time period. So for that reason, I would recommend it. Otherwise, otherwise, if you just want to do standard Greek subjects, you know, they're okay. You got extra work, but if you find easier decals to work with, you might want to use those. But still, anyway, y'all have a good night.